Hey everyone, it's Rydor the Banisher here, aka at Rymach1, and in this video, I will be showcasing the housing features added with Update 43 in the Elder Scrolls Online. So if you like touring houses and getting inspiration for your own builds, then this video is for you. So, let's get it. If you go to your Group tab / menu, you will see the Home Tours tab shown here. From here, you can browse hundreds of homes that players have listed to tour, all of which have been recommended by other players. The next tab that you see under the Home Tours is the Browse Homes tab, and here you can browse thousands of player homes. You can search by either the player ID, or a specific house, or by specific tags like arenas, gardens, hidden secrets, horror laboratories, etc. So if you're looking for inspiration on a house build that you're looking for, or maybe you're just bored and you want to check out some really cool houses, this feature is highly addictive once you get into it. It's really fun. The next tab is the Favorite Homes tab. Any houses that you favorite will show up here, and I'll show you that later on in the video. The next tab is the My Listings tab. Once you have your house ready to go and show to the public, you come here. You can set your access to either limited visitor, which means people can travel to your house, but they cannot interact with anything like opening doors, turning off lights, crafting stations, etc. Or you can set as visitor, which allows players to interact with all objects in your house. They can't actually move anything around, but they'll be able to open doors, interact with crafting stations, mundus stones, etc., turn on lights. You can also set tags for your home that you're about to list, making it easier for players to find it. Also, naming your house a specific thing like my arena or my horror shop, and then adding tags along with that will make it so much easier for players to be able to find it. So once you're ready to list your house, simply click Submit Home and you're all set. From there, people can view it anytime they want. So as you're browsing and once you find a house that you want to visit, simply click E to visit or whatever button you have set for interaction. So in this next segment, I'm going to showcase some of my favorite houses that I have found and give some shout outs to the players that have built them because these houses are amazing. Okay, so this first house is brought to us by at ICY IC, and it's called the Liminalalty. And of course, I had to Google the meaning because that's a big word for me. And I don't know if it was intended by the creator, but the definition reads a transitional phase of a rite of passage during which the participant lacks rank, remains anonymous, and shows obedience and humility. And I must say, this house humbles you quickly. It's set up as kind of a science fiction eerie maze, and the player spent an amazing amount of time making that eerie vibe for players to enjoy. So well done at ICIC. I love this build. Next up, for you Lord of the Rings fans, myself included, we have The Eye by at Swankery. And this house has an amazing representation of the Eye of Sauron from the Lord of the Rings. Deep within Mordor, you can feel the Eye watching your every move. It's super cool. So, well done at Swankery. This is one of my favorite Lord of the Rings themed houses. Next up, we have a Star Trek themed house by at Soulspun, and this is Klingon Bird of Prey, an amazing model of the Klingon starship that has so many fine details and creative use of furnishings. If you're a Star Trek fan, make sure to check out this house. It is awesome. Well done at Soulspun. Next up, we have my favorite house yet. This is Minas Tirith by at Malderyn. I cannot explain the amount of detail and creative use of furnishings they used to create this iconic city from Lord of the Rings. It truly is a masterpiece. Well done at Malderyn. Every time I visit this house, I can see the scenes from the movie, and I just want to watch the Lord of the Rings trilogy over and over again. Next up, we have House Gryffindor by at Satan. For all Harry Potter fans out there, just like the other themed houses, This one brings you right back to the books/movies, bringing you iconic scenes that are represented here, everything from Moaning Myrtle to the Commons area. What an amazing job at Satan. Well done. The last house I want to share with you is the infamous Mr. Ball's Wild Ride, as in Molag Ball, by at Trasse. This famous house is definitely worth seeing at least once, and it is unique in the sense that it truly is a roller coaster ride. The amount of work and engineering to have been able to make this ride functional just blows my mind. It really is fun and amazing. Well done at Trasse. When visiting a player's house, push F5 and from here you can favorite and recommend a house, adding it to your favorites tab like I showed you earlier in the video. This way you can go back to said house anytime you feel like it. Well, that's it for this video, folks. I hope you learned how to use the new housing features of Update 43. If you have any awesome houses listed, comment below and let me know so I can visit them. I thank you so much for watching. This is Rydor, out. Our house in the middle of our street. Our house in the middle of our game.